Hi. I've made up my mind. So here we go. With more Trails from Zero. GameStop with the UG Rankumas. No. You will only get UG and above. What? Is there a problem with that, Foxy? Here I go with another 3 losses. I believe in you, Playsmon. Get in that Group A. One week passed. The special support section was sheltering KeA at the SSS building while watching for possible retaliation from the Mafia. Relying on police intelligence and even Yona's vast information network, they carefully monitored the movements of Ravache and Speaker Hartman. On the other hand, KeA, despite her memories not returning, quickly settled in her new life with the special support section. And then... Spinning Child.
Ah, 非公式だが警察本部宛てにルバーチェから打診があったそうだ。出品物にあの子が紛れ込んでいたのは完全な手違いというか、全く身に覚えがないということだ。兵ゆえの工作とも主張していたが、ま、状況的には厳しいかもしれんな。
そうですね。俺たちが駆けつけた時、インはちょうど部屋にいた手下を倒したばかりのタイミングでした。外からKeAを運んで中の人形と入れ替える暇はなかったと思います。
ってことは例のトランクが屋敷に運び込まれた時にはすでに入れ替わっていたってことか。そもそも出品されるはずだった人形の出所はどこだったんすか。
はっきりしたことはわからんが、レミフェリア方面の裏ルートから手に入れたものだったらしい。記念祭最終日、つまりオークション当日、屋敷に運び込まれたらしいが、その運び込んだ運送会社も架空のものだったと主張している。
そんなバカな。つまり連中はあくまで自分たちははめられた側だと主張してるんですか。
ま、そういうことだな。真偽のほどはわからんが、連中が必死に弁解するのもわかる。下手をしたら人身売買の容疑がかけられちまうわけだからな。
武器の密輸、マネーロンダリング、盗品すら扱う闇のオークション。そんな犯罪を平気でやる連中も人身売買の疑いがかかるのだけは何としても避けたいってことか。
当然といえば当然だ。犯罪としてはおよそ最悪の部類。絶対に許されない類の重罪だ。警察もさすがに黙っちゃいないし、何よりも遊撃士協会が聞きつけたら総力を挙げて叩き潰しに来るだろう。支える小手の紋章にかけてな。
そんなリスクを議長はもちろんルバーチェも負うはずがない。理屈としてはわかるんですが、正直とても納得はできませんね。
ああ、だからこその手打ちだ。お前たちの潜入捜査、向こうは不法侵入と言ってるが、についても一切不問にする。 偶然保護した少女の扱いもこちらに全てを任せるそうだ。
その代わりこの件については自分たちの主張を認めろ。間違っても遊撃士協会あたりにチクったりするなってか。やれやれ、確かに必死かもな。
キーヤのことを考えると曖昧にはしたくはないですけど、あの子がこれ以上マフィアに狙われないことが確約されただけでも納得すべきかもしれませんね。
ああ、俺もそう思う。問題なのは肝心のあの子の素性なんだが。
名前以外にはマジで何も覚えてねえみてえだからな。しかしとんでもなく明るいというか人懐っこいガキンチョだよな。なんかあっという間に俺たち全員に懐いちまったし。
確かにサイトはもちろん課長も懐かれましたよね。
まあな、俺はタバコを吸うからあんまり子供には近寄られねえんだが、全然気にしてなさそうだったな。
お嬢やティオスケなんかももう夢中って感じみたいだし、今日なんかデパートから服を山ほど買ってきてたぜ。
こういう時は女性陣がいてくれて助かるよ。俺たちじゃどうしても行き届かないところもあるし、それにしても本当にどこの子なんだろう。ちょっとキア。
エリーとティアに服を選んでもらったの。どれも可愛かったけどこれが一番気に入っちゃった。ねえねえ、似合う？
いや、抱きつかれたままだとどんな服かわからないんだけど。
そっか。じゃーん。ねえねえ、似合う
My God, she's adorable. In the same way as Tita, I'm gonna get diabetes over here, but I don't care. Diabetes is worth it. She's fucking adorable.
へえ。
ほほ
どう？
ああ、可愛いよ。すごくキーヤに似合ってるぞ。
課長も可愛いと思う？
おお、かわいいかわいい。
悪くないな。
早速お披露目してるみたいね。
まだいろいろと着てほしかったんですけど。エリー、ティオ、ライドたちが可愛いって
よかったわね。
まあロイドさんならキーヤがどんな服を着てても可愛いと言いそうですけど。
そんなことはあるかもしれないけど。
親バカ丸出しだな。しかしキーボーが来てまだ1週間しか経ってねえのか。
なんだか信じられないわね。そういえば警察本部からの連絡は結局どうだったんですか？
なんでもルバーチェの方から打診があったとか。
ああ、それなんだが。
ランチの時にでもおいおい説明させてもらうよ。
なるほど。一応マフィアの心配はなくなったみたいですね。
ただ根本的な問題は残ったままですか。
ああ、完全にこっちに丸投げされた形になったな。
とにかく肝心なのは記憶と素性についてだけどなあ、キーヤ、やっぱり何も思い出せないか？
全然。ロイドが口をポカンと開けて目をまん丸 覚えてるけど。
ガック、それは1週間前初めて会った時の話だろ。
だってその前のことは何にも覚えてないんだもん。
そっか。
ま、覚えてないってんなら仕方ねえやな。
各方面への問い合わせはどうなっているんでしょう。
ああ、それなんだが、駅や空港、門にも問い合わせたが、今のところ該当者はなしのようだ。少々難航するかもしれんな。
そうですか。
どうしたのロイド、お腹でも痛い？
大丈夫だよ。課長、今日の午後からなんですけど、キーヤを連れて外に出ても構わないでしょうか。
何か心当たりがあるの？
ああ、一度遊撃士協会を頼ってみようかと思ってさ。
本気ですか？
遊撃士？
なるほどな。連中は大陸各地にギルドの支部を持っている。その情報網を当てにしてみるか。
ええ、頼れるものはこの際頼っておくべきかと。ダメでしょうか。
ま、いいんじゃねえか。警察とギルドは別に対立してるわけじゃねえ。わだかまりがあるとしたらむしろこちらの方だからな。案件が案件だし、協力を要請すれば向こうも断ったりはしねえだろう。
ええ、そう思います。
ま、エステルちゃんたちとはこの前結構打ち解けられたしな。
確かに相談するにはちょうどいい機会かもしれないわね。でもロイド、キーヤちゃんを連れて行くって、あなた一人で連れて行くつもり？
そのつもりだけど、全員で行くほどのことじゃないし、俺一人で十分かと思うんだけど。
納得いかないわね。ただでさえ一番懐かれてるのに、さらに独り占めしようだなんて。
ロイドさんはずるいです。この子と接する機会は均等であるべきではないかと。
何の話だ？
お前恨まれてんだよ。何しろここ数日寝るときはいつもキーボーと一緒みたいだし。
いや、それはキーヤが勝手にベッドに入ってくるからで。なあキーヤ、ちゃんと部屋を用意したんだから、一人で寝ないとダメだろ。
だってロイドと一緒だとなんか落ち着くんだもん。迷惑だったら諦めるけど。
いや、迷惑ってことはないけどさ。
ちょっとロイド、何を冷たくしているのよ。あんなことがあったばかりなんだから、まだ不安かもしれないじゃない。
一緒に寝てあげるくらいの解消は欲しいところですね。
俺にどうしろと？
ま、当分は一緒にいてやれや。それから外出だが念のためもう一人連れて行け。ルバーチェからの打診はあったが、一応用心した方がいいだろう。
わかりました。気をつけておきます。
Intermission. KeA. Yeah, I'm taking Tia. I know, surprise, surprise.
それじゃあ出かけようか。
東通りの遊撃士協会ですね。やはり寄り道はしない方がいいでしょうか。
いや、キーヤの記憶が戻るきっかけになるかもしれない。用心は必要だけど、ギルドに行った帰りくらいなら寄り道もいいんじゃないかな。
なるほど、道理ですね。それではキア、そろそろ出発しましょうか。
どこに行くの？
遊撃士協会というところですが、キアにはちょっとわからないかもしれませんね。
遊撃士。 それってもしかして正義の味方みたいな人たち？
なんだ、知ってるのか？そのくらいの一般常識は覚えてるってことなのかな？
そうですね。いわゆる長期記憶に相当するのではないかと。
なんで行くか知らないけど、ライドとティオが一緒ならキア別にどこでもいいよ。
この笑顔はちょっと反則すぎますね。
それじゃあレッツゴー。
So, maybe I'm overthinking this, but are we sure that she's not actually a doll? Just saying. Oh, there's actually quite a few hidden side quests in the chapter. 2 wins, 2 losses. You got this. Was maintenance for the department terminal line scheduled for today? Yes, I believe that's the case. I heard Fran was able to get the day off because their terminal is out of commission. Haha, well, it's not like we'll be able to work much either. And there's 2 UG ranks. It's fine, just beat them. Over the head with a blackjack. No new equipment. Alright, let's go look for the hidden quests while we're here. Let's see. Rebecca at the police HQ. Ooh.
いや、さすがにそれはないけど。でもこれでも記念祭の時よりは人手は少ないんだけど
な。やはりクロスベルの出身ではないんでしょうか。
あれれ、大きな鉄の箱がブロロロって通ってったよ。
あれは車だよ。見るのは初めてな感じか？
多分初めて。そっか、あれが車って言うんだ。ねえねえ、ロイドたちは車を持ってないの？
残念ながら。
そっか。みんなで一緒になれたら楽しそうって思ったんだけど。
なんだか捜査一課が羨ましくなりますね。しかしやはりクロスベルの出身ではなさそうですね。
ああ、この町に住んでいたら毎日のように見てるはずだしな。でも車に関する知識はあるみたいだけど、どういうことなんだろう。
どうしたのロイド？遊撃士の人に会いに行かなくていいの？
ああ、それじゃあ行こうか。
東通りに出ましょう。
KeA's age range appears to be unknown on the wiki. But if we're to take Q's age into account, I'd say KeA's age would be around 8 to 10. Yeah, I think you're right. Doll or not, with how much of a munchkin she is, I'd say she appears to be around that age range. Yeah. I'm not about to disagree with you. She is very young. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if... Actually, no. Just based on how she looks, 8 to 10 seems about right. She is, Tita's age in Sky 1. Hello everyone, it's good to see you. Wow, you're really pretty, miss. Hmm? What did Randy say again? Oh yeah, you're a total knockout. Oh, you really think so? I'm flattered. You're just as adorable as the rumors say you are. Yeah, she's great. At any rate, we've come to an informal settlement with Rvache regarding the situation. That doesn't mean you can rest easy, though. Watch each other's backs out there. Okay? Stay safe. Yeah, got it. Roger. By the way, a monster in need of extermination appears to be in the Geofront's A2 sector today. I haven't been able to send the info in on it yet, as our terminal is under maintenance. We've heard that this monster is fairly dangerous, so please be sure to exercise caution. Ah, there we go. Randy's a bad influence. Nah, Randy's right. Randy is very much correct. That's one hidden quest. Yep. I'm looking at the list. I'm not going to random places here, but you know. There's one at City Hall. Can get into Group A, can I? Yeah, you can. Don't give up. If it doesn't happen today, it'll happen tomorrow. You still have time to do another ace run or two before tomorrow to get better mid game on one of your Umas. If you really need to. Well, I mean, Professor of Curvature is good. You want the end closer. You want the style ones, you know, so like end closer corners and straightaways. The medium corners and straightaways. You want, if you can get it, tail held high is always going to be good, but it's not necessary. If you can get it, daring strike is also a possibility. Let's see, what else do we have? Ramp up, always a good one to pick up. Same with Slipstream and Playtime's Over if you can pick them up. And if you really need some help boosting your position, you could always attempt to pick up Gold Ship's unique skill. You have to be, I believe, 5th or 6th or lower. I don't remember if it's 5th or lower or 6th or lower. Point is, you have to be relatively low on the totem pole, but you could always attempt to pick that one up instead of one of the accelerations. If you're not hitting the accelerations anyway, at that point it might be a good idea, but I would leave that for last. I'd say maybe try and pick up, you know, all of the velocity skills that you can. And then cut into your, you know, all of the generic velocity skills that you can. And then think about cutting into your unique skills, your acceleration skills. Proc acceleration at the correct time, which is what you're trying to do by putting mid game on them, you know, putting them into 5th place before the end game, to be able to activate your acceleration skills. That's what the mid game is there for. But essentially, she was in a decent enough spot, activated all her acceleration, and everyone else didn't activate as much acceleration as her and was not fast or was not faster. Frontrunners and pace chasers are pretty much always going to be slower than a late surge or end closer. But, you know, they have... Most of the time, they have a bit of a lead that they use to... that they leverage to stay in front. That's just how the game works. But... honestly, just... try a few more runs. I'm sure you can get in there. You get better stats than me anyway in most of your runs, so like... you know... at least by your own account, you've been getting way better stats than my horses have, so like... pick up some of those mid-game skills and fucking clobber them. You've seen my horses. My fucking gold ship stats are... awful. You got a podium sweep. Hell yeah. Anyway. The Diet is assembling tomorrow for a session to discuss the budget. Members of the media are here too. I can tell we're going to be extremely busy. Hi, officers. Thank you so much for helping us out the other day. The Saint's Prayer continues to stand tall in all of its majesty. You must not allow it to ever be stolen again. What up, Grandpa? It's good to see you, Lloyd. Oh, and Tio, was it? It's been a while, Mayor McDowell. I wanted to thank you for helping us out with that incident. Your getting involved really saved us. I don't know how we can repay you. Oh, don't worry about that. It was no problem at all, really. All I did was demand a detailed explanation from any Diet member involved with the auction. Yet as a result, you were able to serve as a restraint, preventing the speaker from acting any further. At any rate, you have our gratitude, sir. I don't think that's necessary. After all, it's the least I could do after you saved my life. If anything, I should be thanking you. Putting that aside for a moment, is this the young lady I've been hearing all about? Ah, yes, her name is KeA. Nice to meet you, Gramps. Your face looks cool. It's filled with white hair. Cool, you say? What an amusing young lady. She's bright and cheery. She has a mysterious charm to her. Are you looking into her identity? I heard about the memory loss. Yes, that's our goal for now. We also intend to request the Bracer Guild's aid in the investigation. Sounds like you're exploring multiple avenues. Hopefully, your extended search leads to good results. Feel free to consult with me if you run into any trouble. My door is always open to you all. I may be a doddering... Doddering? Huh. That's how you spell that, okay. Maybe a doddering old mayor who's bound to ceaseless obligations. But I will not overlook this matter, nor will I overlook the foes that intended on bringing harm to an innocent child. Mayor McDowell, thank you for the kind words, sir. We can always use the encouragement. Hey, you really are super cool, Gramps. May I have a moment of your time, Mayor McDowell? What's he doing here? The Imperial Faction Leader. Do you need something, Hartman? As you can see, I'm busy with guests. My most sincere apologies. I have some pressing concerns to discuss with you. I'd like you to re-examine the Imperial government's proposal. We already spoke of this. I understand your point. But I'd like you to consider my position. Or do you intend to take advantage of the situation to conspire with Campbell and his men? Perish the thought. I have no intention of siding with the Republican faction. Nor do I intend to with the Imperial faction. Fine then. Let's see you demonstrate that balanced approach of yours. Ruining my humble party has been a detriment for the entire state. I'd love to hear your plan to reverse the damages. It seems I do need to have another discussion with you after all. I'm sorry, everyone. I know you came all the way out here to visit me, but I have important matters to discuss with Speaker Hartman. Oh no, it's alright. There is no need to apologize. If you'll excuse us then. See you again, Gramps. The mayor is stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? The speaker is utterly shameless. He opens his home to host the Schwartz auction, and yet it's a testament to his confidence that the entire situation won't end up affecting him. He's even more brutal than the Mafia in some ways. Hey, Lloyd. Mr. Grams isn't just cool. He's really strong too, huh? Strong? What makes you say that? Well, that snobby old guy brought all of his friends, right? Didn't he bring them because he thought he'd lose if he faced Gramps alone? When you put it that way, I see. That is a valid way of looking at it. Maybe rookies like us don't need to worry about someone as experienced as the mayor after all. I still wish we could find a way to help him though. Mayor and speaker can be heard having an intense conversation behind the door. It would be best not to disturb them. I got Grupa! Good job, boys. See, I told you could get into Group A. No problem. That was supposed to be another hidden quest. Oh? Ah, you're back. So, what happened in the mayor's office? Care to elaborate? I saw Speaker Hartman storm into the mayor's office with all his cronies. I've seen it happen plenty of times, but for some reason this time it seemed a bit more serious. Oh, that. I am slightly concerned, but I believe the mayor will be fine. I see. It's an unfortunate situation, but employees of City Hall are sadly powerless at times like this. Or at times like these. I wish there was something we could offer the mayor as a token of our appreciation. Honestly, we feel the same way. Yeah, why not give Graham something nice? How about we treat him to something tasty that he likes? Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Simple, yet effective. I like it. What a great idea. Sorry for putting this on you. And it's fine if you don't have the time, but would you be willing to go out and buy the mayor's favorite drink? You should be able to purchase it at the juice stall near the fountain. Yeah, no problem. A task that simple isn't a bother to us. On that note, do you happen to know what the drink in question is? Still not entirely I'm not entirely sure, but I heard it's not on the menu. I believe they sell a few secret items. The clerk should have no problems helping you out with it. Let us depart for the juice stall near the fountain then. Yay, let's go! Damn. We gotta get some juice. Wait, where the juice stall? I am missing a juice stall. Yeah, the juice stand in the plaza. What are the items of note? Let's see. Dangerous monster, the golden cricket. Geofronte 2. Items of note. Monster attacks. The mind using dissonance, lowering stats. Stat lowering. Theo has us covered. I am missing a juice stall. Lloyd. Well, if it isn't Lloyd, good to see you. Good to see you're safe, buddy. When I heard Ravachi was gunning for you, I thought to myself, what have they gotten themselves into this time? I'm glad that stuff was all just a bunch of overblown rumors. Of course, all those rumors were kept strictly within the CPD. Well, I heard you reached a deal with them. You can finally take it easy now, eh? Yeah, nah. Where juice? Any idea where the fucking juice stall went? I say as I look it up. Only the fucking Kiseki wiki wasn't so filled with ads. Okay, where is the juice stall normally? Around here, I think. Yep. That's strange. Wasn't the juice stall around here before? I could have sworn it was by the fountain. Yes, I believe that's the case. It would seem likely that it was moved to a better location. Does that mean we can't bring Grams a drink? No, I don't think they would have moved it outside the city. Let's go have ourselves a look around the city for it. I'm sure we'll find it sooner or later. Okay. I lost to another Ayabe in the last race. Well, did you check the Ayabe's skills? And stats? Was it better than yours? What did it have? What did it do? What did it do better than your Ayabe? Was it just lucky? Welcome! Come for a refreshing drink? Look, it's that nice... Look, it's a juice lady! You're usually set up around the fountain in the administrative district, right? Well, yes. But I like to switch things up every now and again. Nothing beats a little change of scenery. With the exception of paying customers, of course. What would you like? I apologize, but the order is not for us. They explained that they tried to pick the mayor's usual order. I see. You're here on behalf of the mayor. In that case, give me a minute to whip up his favorite. Here you go. A Serbic tomato shake. What is this? Just the sight of it is enough to make my mouth shrivel up. That particular shake is great for relieving fatigue, but it was way too bitter for most people, so we took it off the menu. It's a secret menu item now. You know, I made extra. Would you like to give it a taste? Well... Ideals protect me, but sure. Okay. Just a sip, though. Do I really have to? Nervously, Lloyd and Theo put samples of the acerbic tomato shake up to their lips and took a little sip. A liquid, bitter as death, slowly crawled down their throats. Everyone's CP is restored. Wow, I never felt this very fresh before. What the taste, though? How is this level of bitterness possible? I know, right? Oh, I want to try it too. KeA grabbed what was left of the acerbic tomato shake and put the straw in her mouth. Wait, stop! KeA, no! Glug, 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 glug. Ah, it's so good! Did she just finish it off? You are much tougher than me, KeA. Huh? Why? It's a little bitter, but it's still really good. Well, as long as you like it, there's nothing to worry about. Haha! Wow, what an incredible little girl. Anyway, thanks for everything. I'm sure the mayor will be happy too. Oh, and we'll pay you for our samples. How much do we owe you? Ah, don't worry. It's on the house today. No, I meant what I said. The mayor is a regular here, and I'm so thankful for his continued patronage after all. Thank you for letting me know though, Foxy. Give him this shake as a token of my gratitude, okay? You sure? Alright then, thank you. We will make sure to tell him. You managed to buy the mayor's favorite drink, correct? He'll be thrilled, and I'm sure he'd appreciate if you all went to give it to him yourselves. Excuse us. Crying out loud, what a stubborn old man. How dare he refuse the proposal of our glorious speaker? The proposal our glorious speaker went to great lengths to write up. Well, no matter. We succeeded in proving our point. We'll prepare the usual to deal with Campbell and his men. Our real problem right now is Ravache, those incompetent fools. My thoughts exactly, sir. I think a friendly reminder of how your efforts alone brought them fame and success is in order. Would you also like a rim job, sir? Indeed. I think I'll refrain from meeting with Marconi for a while. See how he likes dealing with things on his own. He's not getting any dick anytime soon. More importantly, we need to hold a meeting later tonight. Inform all members of the Imperial faction. I will have every single one of them in attendance. Right away, sir. We'll issue an emergency meeting. Phew, they're finally out of the mayor's hair. This would be a good opportunity to present the mayor with his beverage. But what a group of fucking clowns. Pardon us, sir. We've been barging into your office more often these days. Ah, it's good to see you again. My apologies for earlier. No need to apologize, sir. We understand you have a lot to deal with. It seemed as though they were trying to force some troubling proposals on you. I'm fine, thank you. Fending off that degree of persistence from them has almost become a part of my daily routine by now. By the way, something the matter? Have you come back to retrieve something you've forgotten? No, sir. Actually... Hey, KeA, go ahead and give it to him. Okay. KeA handed the specially made acerbic tomato shake over to Mayor McDowell. Oh. Why, if it isn't my favorite drink. Did you go out of your way to purchase this for me? Yep, we got it just for you. You look like you've been working really hard, Gramps. Oh my. Yeah, the receptionist suggested we order this for you. The clerk that runs the juice stall was nice enough to give it to us for free, too. Is that so? So this is a special gift from all of you to this old man, Thank you, Lloyd and Tio. I can't forget dear little KeA, too. I feel completely rejuvenated now. Thanks to you, I'll be able to work hard through the afternoon. Please do not overexert yourself, sir. Oh, that reminds me. I have something to give you in return for the pleasant treat. Mayor McDowell retrieved a small package from beneath the shell. And take this medicinal herb I received from a friend in the Republic. I heard it's quite valuable. It's just a small token of my appreciation. Zerum powder. There's no way we could possibly ever accept this. Nonsense, I have no use for it. It makes perfect sense for you to take it. You're constantly putting yourselves in the face of danger. Please, I insist. Alright, thank you, sir. We will accept it then, thank you. Thank you, Gramps. I'll be able to work through the afternoon at full capacity, all thanks to the shake you brought me. Ah, what an absolutely marvelous drink. He sure wasn't kidding about loving it. I'm unable to even conceive of someone drinking so much of that beverage at once. He has my respect for such an iron will. What do you mean? That stuff's tasty! Let's see. For anyone unfamiliar with Zerum powder, as soon as I find it, there. Revives, restores all HP, and gives you 100 CP. It's a single target item, but it is very strong. Alright. And now for... Wait. I saw something. Yeah. Oh, never mind. On the wiki, it actually tells you that you get max CP for drinking the sample. Let's see here. The next one, we have to go to Crossbell Cathedral and speak with one of the sisters there. I think. If I understand this correctly. Let's go. There. Okay, we can't leave the city quite yet, so let's go to the geofront. Look what I found! Hey, it's the weirdo from last time! Yo, Missy, we met again! Come here, how you been? Lecter gave KeA a pat on the head. Hey, that tickles. You're still in Crossbill, Lecter. And to no one's surprise, you're still fishing. I cannot think of a polite way to ask this, so I will ask you directly. Who and what are you? What do you mean, it's me? I'm just a simple Erebonian. And the rest of my profile is redacted. I don't think that's going to fool anyone. Hey, I knew it, you're a total weirdo. But that's okay, cause so am I. And you know, did you know, mister? I can't remember anything, isn't that weird? First thing I remember is seeing Lloyd. I don't really get it, but it feels like I've been lost in a dream. I see. I didn't know that, Missy. That's not so bad, is it? That's not so bad though, is it? Some people might even call that bliss, you know? It's a great word. You should remember it. Bliss? I don't really get it, but that's okay. Cause I'm having fun. Yep. Still don't really get it, but I'll remember it, mister. You silly little girl, you. Those two are somehow on the same wavelength. I am conflicted. If KeA approves of him, does that make him an okay person? Yes, that is exactly it. Mm-hmm. That's how that works. Alright, to the Geofront A2 section. Yep, found it. Okay, so does the title mean to say you have kidnapped another child? I have not kidnapped any child. I have no idea what you're talking about, Giblet. Also, hi, how you doing? Have you been?
はい
Giblet Henom!
分析を開始します情報を入手しました
Let's see. Cannot be delayed, but can be debuffed with many of the other debuffs that we have available. No petrification, can't stop it from attacking, no stuns, and no confusion though. And no insta-kills. Is weak to arts, specifically fire. I don't really want to talk about how I've been. I am sorry to hear that.
行きます
Let's see. Can you be moved? Can I move you away from T? No. I don't have the luxury of doing that, do I? Tio is too low HP.
これで大丈夫です
俺の番だな
はいリカバーこれで大丈夫です
よし
I see that it's debuffing strength,
えいっと俺の番だな行くぞ
which is annoying, but not too much of an issue.
Yeah.
私の番です私の番ですユニバー
俺の番だなやっ
Continue to punch
あり
him.
がとう俺の番だな
Can you show us this child you claim to have acquired? Yeah, she's right there in the corner. You see the one with the green hair?
行きます。ドライブ開始。それ。
Huh, she's someone's Zeit. That's interesting.
さてと。ドライブ開始。それ。
ありがとう。行くぞ。
行きます。リカバーこれで大丈夫です。
そこだ。よし。
Nice miss, idiot. I'll be attentive to anything like wanting to go home and such. You're assuming that she even knows what home
行く
is.
ぞ。
私の番です。
Or what home is. Let's go with Calamity Claw.
やあ。
俺の番だな。
私の番です。
That is confused, that's mute. Would that count as a normal attack? Unsure.
ドライブ開始。
そこだ。
それ。
任せてくれ。
What do you mean by that? Have you sheltered this child from education? Well, I mean, I found her in the box. I don't know what to tell you.
はい。 エニグマ
Fire.
駆動。
よし。
やあ。
チャンスだ。よし。畳みかけるぞ。と。
えい。さてと。エニグマ駆動。
そこだ。
それ。
Oh, yeah.
行くぞ。
That's it.
セット。これが俺たちの力だ。
Hey, and Theo leveled up. Actually, both of us leveled up. Excellent. I didn't say I found her in the forest. I found her in a box. A literal box. A wooden box, I might add. In a city. And she is adorable, I might add. Alright, let's go to the Bracer Guild. Since it seems that this is... something we need to do to continue getting hidden quests.
失礼します。
あら。あらまあ。誰かと思えば支援課の坊やたちじゃない。うんふん。いらっしゃい。ようこそブレイスターギルドへ。
こんにちは、ミシェルさん。
ご無沙汰してます。
My bad, I guess his name is Michelle, not Michael.
あなたたちが訪ねてくるなんて珍しいこともあるものね。でも 何でもルバーチェとトラブルを起こしたんですって。
やっぱりそちらにも伝わっていましたか。一応それに関してはケリがついたんですけど。
ねえロイド、どうしてこのおじさん女の人みたいな喋り方なの？
キア、それは。
すみません、まだ子供なもので。
いいことを子猫ちゃん。人には人それぞれのスタイルというものがあるの。私にとってこの喋り方が一番合っているスタイルなわけ。あなたが着ているその服があなたに似合ってるみたいにね。
おお、なるほど。キーヤもおじさんの喋り方可愛くていいと思うよ。
あら、見どころあるじゃない。それはともかく、おじさんはやめてくれない？ミシェルって呼んでちょうだい。
ミシェル。
いいわねこの子。あなたたちの知り合いかしら？
はい、実はこの子について遊撃士協会に相談したいことがあるんです。
あれ？お客さん？ロイドくんたち。
やあ、エステル、ヨシア。
1週間ぶりくらいですね。
珍しいね、ギルドに来てくれるなんて。
ひょっとして私たちに会いに来てくれたの？あれ、その子は。すっごく可愛い子ね。どうしたの？ロイドくんたちの知り合い？
ああ、キーヤって言うんだけど。
お姉ちゃん、髪がぴょんぴょんしてるね。もしかして遊撃士の人？うん、私はエステル。こっちのお兄さんはヨシア。そっか、キーヤちゃんって言うんだ。よろしくね。
速攻で馴染んだな。
エステルは子供に懐かれやすいタイプだけど、それにしても人懐っこい子みたいだね。
ええ、それは折り紙付きかと。
それでその子について何か相談があるそうだけど、どうする？2階で聞かせてもらおうかしら。
はい、差し支えなければ。
あれ、そういう話なの？
何か事情があるみたいだね。
そんなことが。
この1週間裏通りの空気が少し緊張した感じだったけど。
やれやれ、そんな顛末になってたとはね。
警察としてはルバーチ側の言い分を一応認めることになりました。できればその前提で話をさせてほしいんですが。
ま、仕方ないわね。こちらは部外者だったわけだし。それにしてもシュバルツオークションに潜入捜査を敢行するなんてやるじゃない。見直したわよ。
そうですか。
私たちだって何とか調べようとしてたのに、しかも招待カードを渡したのがレンだったなんて。まったくあの子ったら私たちにくれればいいのに。
まあそれは仕方ないよ。僕たちにはまだ会えない事情があるわけだし。
それはそうだけど。
結果的に君たちから聞いた話を横取りした形になっちゃったな。ごめん、連絡くらいすればよかった。
そっちの方は気にしてないわ。ロイドくんたちも頑張ったみたいだし、あの子のことが気になるだけだから。でも確かに問題はキーヤちゃんか。
はい。
察するに その子の素性を当たってみてほしいわけね。遊撃士協会の情報網を使って。
はい、まさにそれをお願いに来ました。その依頼料もなんとか用意できると思います。
ああ、必要ないわ。こういった案件についてはうちはタダでやらせてもらってるの。早速各地の支部に問い合わせてそれっぽい情報を当たってみるわね。
ありがとうございます。
随分とあっさり引き受けてくださるんですね。
まあこの手の話についてはうちは即断即決がモットーだから。
ちなみにこういう案件の費用は各種の基金や寄付が当てられるんだ。だから遠慮することはないよ。
なるほど。
まさに民間人を助けるためのシステムがあるわけですか。
結果が出るまでちょっと時間はかかるけど、まあ1週間くらいでそちらに連絡できると思うわ。
十分です。どうかよろしくお願いします。
そうだ、なんだったらうちでキーヤちゃんを預かる？一応基金から保護対象者の生活費なんかも出るんだけど。
そうだね。安全のことを考えるならそれもありかもしれないよ。いざとなればクロスベル以外の安全な避難先も手配できるし。
それは。
どうしたのロイド？お腹痛くなっちゃった？
いや、そうだな。この子がクロスペル以外の出身である可能性は高そうだし、何よりも安全のことを考えたら。
ロイドさん。
キーヤちゃん、しばらく私たちと一緒に暮らさないかって話なんだけど。エステルたちと？それじゃあエステルたちもあのビルに引っ越してくるの？キーヤちゃんがこっちに引っ越してくる感じかな。ロイドたちも一緒に？それはちょっと無理かな。でもそんなには離れてないし、会おうと思えばすぐに会えるわよ。絶対に嫌だ。
キーヤ！
だってロイドたちと離れるなんて嫌だもん。ティオだってエリーだってランディだってサイトだって課長だっているし。キーヤ、絶対に行かない。そっか。
振られちゃったね。
あらら、エステルちゃんが子供に振られるなんてすっごく珍しいわね。何気にショック受けちゃってる？
受けてないってば。でもちょっとショックかも。別にエステルのことは嫌いじゃないけど、でも嫌なもんは嫌なんだもん。ごめん。私が無神経だったわ。ロイド君たちいいな、こんなに好かれちゃってて。
なんでかわからないんだけどね。この子の知り合いに似ている可能性はありそうなんだけど、その割には何も思い出せないみたいなんだよな。
それなんだけど、身元の確認についてはミシェルさんに頼むとして、記憶喪失の方は専門家に相談しなくてもいいのかい？
専門家ですか？
キーヤちゃんの記憶喪失が心や精神の問題と仮定するなら、この場合専門家といったら七葉協会の人たちだと思うけど。
なるほど。
七葉協会？
そうね。クロスベルでは近代医療が発達してるけど、心の分野に関してはまだまだ協会の専門家の方が詳しいかもしれないわね。
確かに。私たちもいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだし。
へえ、そうなのか？
主に僕の方がいろいろと助けてもらったんだ。 その人ほどの使い手がクロスベル大聖堂にいるかはちょっとわからないけど、一度相談してみたらどうだい？
わかった。貴重なアドバイスありがとう。なあキーヤ、この後町外れにある教会に行きたいんだけど、いいかな？
いいよ。教会って女神様にお祈りするところだよね。それじゃあレッツゴー。
ほんと元気な子ね。
Absolutely adorable also. Get fucked, Estelle. Let's see. You have a knack for coming across little girls and making them fight. I am not making her do anything. I don't know if you noticed, but she wasn't even really fighting in that battle that we just took part in. She was just there, kind of running away from the enemy. So you can find children in wooden boxes. Is it like those services you see ads for where they deliver boxed meals? I don't know if it's necessarily like that. I was thinking more, more like a gacha. I just happened to open a box and boom, child. I don't know that I could do that, though. You know, I have a mobile home of sorts. I didn't know that, but that's fair. That seems like it would be a bit of a pain. Sorry about earlier, Estelle. I promise I don't hate you, okay? Don't worry about it, kiddo. I'm totally fine. We'll always be pals, so don't be afraid to ask me for help if you ever get in trouble, okay? I'll be there in a jiffy to swoop in and save the day. Thanks, Estelle. Yeah, I'm sure we'll take you up on that offer at some point. The Septian Church has passed down techniques to heal the body and mind since ancient times. They might have some kind of clues about how to restore KeA's memories. Yeah, I think so too. We'll try asking them. My house just gets, cooped up in one place. Needs to stretch his legs. Yeah, I know. I understand. I know where I knew where you were going with that. Don't worry about it. I just thought, you kept it in a pen or something. You just let it out every now and again, and then you came back to the same address. But I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose, wouldn't it? Alright, to the church.
Ah, ああ、クロスペル大聖堂だよ。当然キーヤもどこかの教会に礼拝には行ってるはずだけど。
普通の町にある礼拝堂はここまで大きくはないですし、キーヤの記憶を取り戻すきっかけにはならなさそうですね。
みたいだな。まあいいや。まずは知り合いの人に相談してみるよ。昔お世話になった日曜学校の先生がいるんだけど。
なるほど。それはうってつけですね。では日曜学校の教室に行きましょう。
ああ、正面にある聖堂の中だ。
To be clear, I have no relation to Slavic myths. Yeah, definitely no relation at all. Just, regardless of your relation with to Slavic myths, don't you dare get anywhere close to Theo or KeA. They're not food. Do you hear that? Don't eat the munchkins. They're mine. And I will not let you have them. Let's see. Where the hell is the classroom? Down here.
Ara, ロイドではありませんか。
こんにちは、マーブル先生。お忙しいところすみません。
いいのですよ。ちょうど休み時間でしたし。あなた方は礼拝に？それともお墓参りですか？
いえ、それが。
ねえねえロイド、この人がシスターさん？
あら、その子は？
実はこの子に関することで相談したいことがありまして。
そうですか。そんなことが。おお、エイドスよ。迷える子羊に光と幸いあれ。そしてこの者たちを出会わせた導きに感謝いたします。
マーブル先生。
確かに出会えたのは何かの導きかもしれません。
とりあえずこの子の記憶喪失についての相談をしに来たのですね。何でも名前以外のことは全く覚えていないとか。
ええ、そうなんです。
頑張って思い出そうとしてるんだけど全然ダメみたい。
そう、いい子ですね。確かに教会には心と精神の領域に関する知識と技術が伝わっています。そして記憶喪失に関する対症療法も。
それじゃあ
この子の記憶を取り戻せますか？
確実ではありませんが試してみる価値はあるでしょう。時間もないことですしすぐに試してしまいましょうか。
もしかして先生がやってくれるんですか？
ええ、私も一応いくつかの技を収めています。心と精神に関する教会に伝わる法術を。
法術？
オーブメントに頼らない祈りによって紡がれるアーツ。
ええ、本来ならばそれに特化した専門組織があるのですが、あいにくクロスベルにはその専門家が来ることが少ないのです。
専門家ですか？
大きな声では言えませんが教会の中にもいろいろとあるのです。その組織は風星省と呼ばれる機関に所属しているのですが、この大聖堂を任されているエラルダ大司教はその組織の活動を快く思っておられないようなのです。そのためそうした専門家がクロスベルに来る機会が少なくて。
なんだかいろいろと難しい事情があるんですね。
要するに教会内部の縄張り争いですか？
ええ、恥ずかしながら。ただ私が使える法術も彼らの使うものと変わりはありません。試してみる価値はあると思います。
わかりました。よろしくお願いします。どこかに移動した方がいいんでしょうか？
いえ、この場で問題ありません。キーヤさんと言いましたね。こちらに来ていただけますか？はーい。目を閉じてゆっくりと深呼吸をしてみてください。ええ、いいですよ。それではエイドスの名において性別されし七曜ここにあり。
これが法術ですか？
空の金曜、式の銀曜、その融合をもって失われしかけらのありかをかの者に指し示したまえ。
あ、
キア。
大丈夫、心配いりません。どうですかキーヤさん、何か思い出してきませんか？
なんかね、暗くてでっかい場所が頭の中に浮かんできた。上の方がぼんやり光ってて綺麗だけど、ちょっと怖い感じ。
暗くてでっかい場所。
どこのことでしょうか。
その光景以外に思い出したことは、ご家族のこととか住んでいた家のこととか。
そっちは全然。
そうですか。
マーブル先生。
どうやら砲術ではここまでが限界のようです。心理的なアプローチから引き出せる記憶はここまで。ひょっとしたら何か神経系に関する問題があるのかもしれません。
神経系の問題。
それはどういう。
端的に言うと脳の神経に関する問題です。何らかの原因で記憶に関する神経の伝達が阻害されてしまっている。その可能性がありますね。
そんな、それってなんとかならないんですか？
そうですね。教会に伝わっている砲術は心と精神に関する領域。ひょっとしたらこの問題は近代医療の方が向いているのかもしれません。
近代医療というと。
ええ、聖ウルスラ医科大学です。これまで近代医療では心と精神に関する分野の研究は不十分とされていましたが、数年前あそこでは神経科という部門が立ち上げられ、優秀な研究者もいると聞いています。そちらに相談したら教会とは違ったアプローチが期待できるかもしれません。
神経科ですか？あれ、どこかで聞いたような。
ロイドさん、相談に行ってみた方がいいのではないでしょうか。
ああ、そうだな。先生、ありがとうございます。早速ウルスラ病院に行ってみようかと思います。
ええ、それがいいでしょう。すみません、あまり力になれませんでしたね。
そんなことないですよ。神経科の話も教えてもらったし。それにキーヤが思い出した光景も何か手がかりになると思います。
暗くてでっかい場所。
なんか上の方がぼんやり光ってたかな。って音がして綺麗だけどちょっと怖かった。
確かに普通の場所ではなさそうですね。あなた方にエイドスの祝福を。キーヤさんに良き導きがあることを私も祈っております。
They look a lot like food for not food. No, they don't. I know that. I know they look very, very sweet, but don't you dare eat them. You're just gonna eat them yourself. You sure you could stomach 2 whole munchkins? I am not going to eat the children. They are not food. They are friends. I swear I won't swoop in on these children in my giant flying mortar. Good. Don't. I'll have Ellie shoot you out the sky if I see that. If I see the mortar. I don't think my thaumaturgy can do much more for KeA's memories than this. The neurology department at St. Ursula might be able to provide the further details. I recommend consulting them next. And now I should be able to actually use the I should be able to actually get the hidden quest.
さてと、次はウルスラ病院か。かなりの寄り道になるけど。なあキーヤ、疲れてないか？
全然平気。散歩って楽しいね。キーヤ歩くの大好き。
元気だな。
それでは南口に行くとしましょう。バスに乗ればそれほど時間は取られないかと。
レッツゴー。
Yeah, we'll take the bus later. We're taking a little detour. We want to meet some other kids. Hey, someone's coming. Oh, it's just you guys. Yo, what's up? Hello, how are you doing? Hello there. Are you children planning on going out on the highway by yourselves? The Sunday school at Crossbell Cathedral is about to begin. Aha, that's not too far away. You'll probably be fine on your own then. That being said, you all must live close to each other if you have Sunday school at the same time, right? Haha. I'd gotten so caught up in playing with Ryu and Zait that I accidentally ended up skipping school. Psh, it's not like it's your fault. How could we refuse an invitation to play with a frickin' giant wolf? Zait's the cutest. Wait a second now, I don't think I've ever seen you around. What's your name, girl? I'm not girl, I'm KeA. KeA, huh? My name is Andre. The energetic guy right here is named Ryu. And the shy girl over there is Momo. It's nice to meet you, KeA. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Yo, we don't exactly have the time for this right now, do we? If we don't get going, Sister Marble is going to destroy us. You're right. Sorry, Lloyd. You see, we gotta... I understand, don't worry. Don't be late now, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. See you later. Goodbye. That's right, Sister Marble is still teaching Sunday school. Wait, the residential district in West Street always have classes at the same time. Ellie and I would have known each other for a while now, if that were the case. I'm no expert, but it is entirely possible that the school structure may have changed from when you were attending. That is the protocol when a city's population experiences a boom. Makes sense. Hey Lloyd, are we still gonna go to the bus stop? Oh, you're right, I almost forgot. Let's be off then. Look, it's hard work overseeing life and death. I think I deserve a little snack every once in a while. Look, I'm unable to stop you from getting yourself a snack. But not one of my munchkins. Got it? I am not omnipresent. That's all I'm gonna say. So, stay away from the kids. Hello again. Oh my. Hello again to you too, KeA. Did you forget something, Lloyd? No, actually. We happened to pass by the kids earlier, and I think that made us a little curious. Is that so? Well, your timing couldn't be better. We were just about to begin Sunday school class right now. You know, maybe the goddess planned for this to happen. Truth be told, I've been contemplating teaching the children about the CPD for a while now. That is surprising, to say the least. Indeed. And I was thinking, who better to teach about the CPD than the CPD itself? Would you care to be a guest lecturer? Guest lecturer? Me? Please, if you don't mind. Who better to inform the children about how the police operate than a police officer? I'm certain you'll be able to make it easy for the children to understand too. How about it? Would you join our lesson as a guest lecturer? Sure. You know what? I'd love to. Oh, really? Thank you, Lloyd. I have no doubt the class will appreciate it. Are you sure you can handle this? Do not underestimate the difficulty that comes with teaching. Don't worry, I know. It's not like I agreed to do this without some semblance of a plan. It's rare to get the opportunity to tell people about how the police and justice system really work. I looked away for a second and I started losing words. Who knows? There could be a future CPD recruit sitting in this very room, just like me and Ellie once were. This is a valid point. We might have to put our trip to St. Ursula on hold for now. Are you okay with that, KeA? Uh-huh. I don't really get it, but if you wanna do this lesson thingy, Lloyd, I'll cheer you on. Haha, thanks a lot, KeA. And for an agreement, would you mind stepping outside for a moment? I will give you a brief outline of how to proceed with the lecture, alright? Of course, Sister Marble. Okay, let's see if I got everything. First, I'll give a broad, easy-to-understand explanation of what the CPD does. And then, I'll move on to the Q&A. That's at least the general plan, right? That should be perfect. I do have one suggestion, though. You do? What's that? Well, it's entirely up to you, but how about you have KeA attend the lesson as well? KeA? I imagine she would enjoy that very much. Whoa, I can go to Lloyd's class too? Yes, of course. After all, it's right about your age when children get to start going to Sunday school, KeA. Wow, really? In that case, I'm definitely gonna go to Lloyd's class. I wanna learn everything about you, Lloyd, and everyone else at the SSS too. Aw, KeA. You backed yourself into a corner, Lloyd. You're right about that. KeA, make sure to try to get along with the other kids, okay? Okay. I plan to observe the lesson from the back of the classroom. I'm rooting for you, but try not to mess it up, alright? Talk about unfair. Hey, all I can do is try my best. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to teach these kids about the police. I don't plan to run away. Yeah. That's the spirit. Now then, shall we begin? Yeah. Listen up, class. Before we begin today's lesson, there is a new friend I would like to introduce to you. KeA, if you would come forward. Hello. I'm KeA. Nice to meet you, everyone. Nice to meet you. There's the energetic greeting I was expecting. KeA, you may sit at any of the empty seats. I want that one. Hello, what's your name? Hello, I'm Momo. It's nice to meet you. I imagine this must be what it feels like to be a parent visiting their child's school. I'm here to support you, KeA. For today's lesson, we have a very special guest with us. Go right ahead. Okay, then. Oh, I was trying to not get my hopes up, but heck yeah! Can't believe it. Hello everyone. I definitely see some familiar faces, but for those who don't know me, my name is Lloyd Bennings. I work as a police officer on active duty at Crossbell Police Department. Special Support Section. The police? Ryu, you know them? Special Support Section? Wait a minute, you were in the Crossbell Times that one time. Oh, I remember now. I skipped the article, but I saw the teeny tiny photo of you guys. Alright, everyone quiet down. Kid, why you being a dick? I've been meaning to teach you all about Crossbell's police, so I asked Lloyd here to lead the lesson today. Make sure to pay extra close attention to him, okay? Okay. The floor is yours, Mr. Bannings. Right, just leave it to me, Sister Marble. I hope I can already feel the butterflies in my stomach. You got this, Lloyd! Did you bring her along as a cheerleader? Got it out, Ryu. Can't you see he's doing his best? KeA, class has started, so I'm going to need you to refrain from the outbursts. Alright? Aw, boo. I cheered for you and everything. You know, I think I actually feel a little more relaxed now. Thanks, KeA. Class ready to start? Choose the correct answers. Alright. To start things off, I want to teach you all about what the police force is as a whole. In Crossbill State, there's a certain something that we aren't allowed to establish despite other countries doing so. To compensate for this certain something, we formed the Crossbill Guardian Force in the Crossbill Police Department, where I work. And even though we aren't allowed to have one, this certain something is extremely important to any nation, that something being a military. Crossbell is not allowed to have its own military. For example, the Erebonian Empire, which lies out west, uses their military to prevent crime and protect their citizens, but in Crossbell, we don't have an active military. So those roles are divided between several different organizations. Among those is the CPD. Our duty to carry out investigations of crime. It's our duty to carry out investigations of crimes and, if we're lucky, prevent them from happening in the first place. That sounds like a pretty good summary to me. The CPD is split into multiple groups, or what we like to call divisions, and officers and police duties are divided among them. Different divisions are dispatched depending on the nature of and severity of a case, so that we can respond with the appropriate countermeasures. Among these departments, the division that most often deals with major crimes or international incidents is the and special support section would be funny, but no, I believe that is the first investigative division, but I'm just gonna look up a list of answers. There. I still had the wiki open from looking up how to get to the quest, so here we are. It is, in fact, the first division. The first investigative division. For kidnappings, murders, and other large-scale cases, the CPD has to put only the best of the best detectives on the job. All of the force's elite detectives are gathered in what's known as the First Division. We can't lose to them, no matter how impressive they are. Every detective in the CPD is given an extremely important book called the Detective Notebook. In addition to doubling as our identification, it also has an even more important use for detectives. That would be to record the progress of investigations. Recording our progress on a case. Basically, it's a special notepad just for us detectives. It helps us organize the current state of our cases, lets us jot down our thoughts, and even keep track of our business expenses. I'd be lost without mine, that's for sure. Nailed it. Similar to the Bracer Guild, the police force is equipped with the latest generation ordnance to use in combat scenarios. The police may not be combat specialists, but there are times when a fight can't be avoided, especially when we're tracking down criminals. Speaking of combat, battle ordnance have already gone through multiple versions since they were first invented, each generation adding brand new features. The battle ordnance we currently use are the 5th generation, I believe. But I'm still gonna look it up. Yes, it is the 5th generation. 5th generation ordnance, otherwise known as the Enigma Combat Ordnance. The special part of this generation is its portable comms feature. Since it lets us contact fellow officers in emergencies, it's perfect for police work. That sounds right to me. There are quite a lot of different positions in the CPD. ranging from your standard police officer to detectives like me. That being said, we all work for Crossbell's sake. At first glance, you might not think those two roles are related, but you'd be surprised. All police work is rooted in one basic principle, and that's maintaining public order and compliance with state law. Of course, a large part of our work involves cracking down on criminals to ensure the general public don't have to worry about crime. But another important part of the police is to prevent crime before it even happens, by upholding the law and setting an example for the citizens. By doing so, we maintain the city's peace in the hopes of someday living in a world without crime. That, I'd say, is the CPD's mission statement. Hey, that came together nicely. And that's all from me. I hope at the very least you got a better understanding of how the police operate in Crossbell State. It might have been hard to follow at times, but did you manage to understand most of it? That should mark the halfway point. We hit all the main points accurately and concisely, and make sure to project his voice. He hit all the main points accurately and concisely, and make sure to project his voice throughout the classroom. Well done, Lloyd. He may very well have been a successful academy professor had he chosen that career path instead. Well then, does anyone have questions for Mr. Bannings? He's very nice, so I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer any you might have. Any questions? That's a bit much, isn't it? Well, let's see how this goes. Choose the correct answers to get through potentially dangerous questions. Well, does anyone have any questions? Me! Pick me! Well, go on then. Alright. What would you like to know? How do you become a police officer in the first place, Mr. Bannings? Not that I'd ever become one though. Hey, Tamil, don't you think that's kinda rude? I'll just pretend I didn't hear that. You're basically asking if there's any special requirements to become one, right? Well, to become a police officer, you need to graduate from the police academy. Though, there may be some circumstances that will let you join without graduating from the police academy. Like Theo. She didn't graduate from the academy, but she still joined the police force through what is essentially an experiment being conducted by the Epstein Foundation. Anyway, you have to graduate from the police academy. By attending the academy, you'll learn everything you need to know about being on the force. However, as I previously mentioned, there are many different positions within the CPD. For example, if you wanted to pursue a career in detective work, there is a separate exam you have to pass, in addition to the base curriculum. There are some people, like my teammates, who were able to join the force without attending the academy, but that's not the norm. That sums it up. Oh, he mentioned it. Gotcha. I'm still not gonna join the police, but thanks for the answer, Mr. Bannings. Do you mind if I ask a question too? Sure, Henry. What is it? Well, we don't hear many details about big incidents that happen in Crossbell, so I just want to know how the SSS was able to solve the wolf attacks case. I've been wondering about it for a while. Oh, where the Mafia was misusing their warhounds throughout the state. If I remember correctly, the turning point in that particular case was the White Wolves' assistance. The White Wolves' assistance. Just when we were about to be done in by the Mafia's warhounds, a pack of White Wolves came to our rescue. After that, Zeit, their leader, decided to come stay with us at the SSS building. The sight of those wolves coming to our raid was one I doubt I'll ever forget. That's incredible. Zeit really is one of a kind, isn't he? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. Excuse me, Mr. Bannings, I have a question. Sure thing. What would you like to ask me? Do you remember when Ryu and Henry got lost underground? It was a long time ago, I think. What exactly was that place? Come on, don't remind everyone about that. You're gonna make us look bad. You guys never tell me anything. The incident in the Geofront. Well, we found Ryu and Andre in Sector A. The Geofront's A sector. We found ourselves in trouble when monsters surrounded Ryu, but we were able to make it out safely with Arios' help. Yep, I feel like I covered that correctly. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you for the story, Mr. Bannings. You're welcome. Any other questions? Pick me, I just came up with a good one. Go ahead, Ryu. I heard something about this a while ago, but is there some kind of big difference between the police and the Bracer Guild? But you guys beat up the bad guys, right? That is a tougher one. Well, yes, I'm sure everyone else is curious about this question too. If I were to pick one specific difference between the police and the Bracer Guild, it would be the power to interfere with the government. It's somewhat difficult to explain, but Bracers follow what they call the Guild Code. And it's precisely because of that code that the Bracer Guild is given room to operate in most Zemurian countries. The Guild Code prevents Bracers from arresting individuals or military or political standing. Granted, if they suddenly started attacking innocent bystanders or something, they're able to make arrests then. And that's where they're different from us. We have the authority to place politicians and other officials under arrest, but... You sure about that? My dad's always telling me that the police are pathetic because they never arrest corrupt government people. Ryo, I told you already, you can't just say that out loud. No, he has a point. Up until now, our efforts haven't been enough, I'll admit it. And change may not be possible right this very second, but you can count on us to keep working toward being able to. Hey, you got my support. You're all talk, Ryu. Well then, any more questions? We should have time for another. Lloyd, I have a question! KeA, and here I thought she was being surprisingly quiet. Just gonna ask my question? Well, you already did. You sure, go ahead. I wanna know, why did you become a police officer? What the? I asked myself the same thing the first night I was assigned to the special support section, didn't I? You know, I think I have an answer now. Lloyd, is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I don't think this necessarily has a right answer. I just need to speak from the heart and tell them how I've grown by being part of the support section, the special support section. The reason I became a police officer was... I'm gonna go with become strong. Though, to be fair, these two are pretty much the same. As he said, there's no real correct answer here. Actually no, you know what? I'm gonna go with the perfectly Lloyd answer of to protect everyone. To be honest, I'm not sure if I have the right words for this, but... if I were to pick something, it'd probably be that I want to protect everyone. That includes friends and family, of course, but more specifically, the people of Crossbell, I guess. Maybe there's more to it than that. Sorry, KeA, I know that wasn't a very good answer. No problem, I liked it. Because it told me something about you, Lloyd. You're really determined, aren't you? Yeah, you aren't wrong there. And with that, I think we'll wrap up our Q&A section of the lesson. Mr. Bannings, your assistance today was extremely helpful. Everyone, make sure to tell him thanks, okay? Thank you, Mr. Bannings. My pleasure. I'll see you all later. Thank you for your help today, Lloyd. All the children seem to have a ball listening to your class. Or lesson. I sure hope so. But there's no need to be so humble. It was an amazing, well-thought-out lesson. I even learned quite a bit myself. Remembering how small you used to be and seeing you teach like that has shown me how far you've come. That, above all else, was my favorite part of the lesson. I thought you were awesome, Lloyd. The best teacher ever. I didn't really understand anything you said, but it was still awesome. Oh. Lesson probably went over a lot of kids' heads, didn't it? Congratulations, Lloyd. Your lesson was able to end with minimal damage. It seemed as though the children have a brighter outlook on the police, too. I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to share with the class. Once again, thank you. And there's still time left in my lesson, so I'm afraid I'll have to excuse myself. KeA, if you would like, you are more than welcome to come to the Sunday school class whenever you can. I'm sure the other children will be overjoyed to have a new friend. Okie dokie. I'm kinda busy right now, but I promise I'll come again. It looks like KeA has really taken a shine to Sunday school. Can't wait. Oh, Lloyd, I would love for you to take this, a token of my gratitude. Are you sure this is okay? Consider it thanks for giving such a great lesson while already being tied up. Please accept it. Until then... well then, until next time. Alright, time to get back on the track. Or back on track. We should make our way to St. Ursula. It seems to be our best course of action. We can wait for a bus by the south exit. Yay! Away we go! Away we go indeed. What is that holy locket? Welcome back, Igneous. How are you doing? Prevents death blows. With defense and art defense. Useful. But not entirely required. I want to check if there is another, Yeah. Crossbell times. Did I miss an issue? When the fuck was issue 5? When? It's probably on the 5th day of the fucking anniversary. Exactly. I exactly how I feel. Thank you. Well, let's have a look. IBC announces interim financials. The International Bank of Crossbell revealed its interim financial report and its forecast for the rest of the fiscal year. After 6 months, the IBC has already reached its annual financial target, making it the richest organization on the continent in total asset value for 11 years running. Director Maribel Croix was also present and informed the paper that the IBC will be focusing on resort management and conducting orbital network research over the next 2 years. Following the announcement, stocks became more turbulent. I'm worried about future business developments, said local investor. Stock prices will continue shifting. I won't be able to take my eyes off them for the next few days, said a major securities trader. Inquiries from foreign businesses are flooding in, and it seems this will continue for a while. Budget deliberations draw near. The Diet will soon hold a session to deliberate on financial allocations in Crossbell. The focus this fiscal year will be on funding for public projects associated with the 5th stage of the Urban Development Plan. This also concerns the construction of the new City Hall building, which was previously delayed, as it ties into the quality of public services. This session cannot be ignored by the citizens. How will it unfold? A disturbance at Michelin. Reports say multiple men caused a scene on the streets of Michelin Resort on the final day of the anniversary festival. Apparently, some visitors suffered minor injuries after being chased by several large dogs. The police stated that it's under investigation, but it's already been 1 week since the incident without any updates. Seek respite at Imperial Capital's hotels. The operator of many top hotels has recently opened an exclusive nightclub in an affluent district of the Imperial Capital, Neue Blanc. We would love for all of you to come and visit, said the representative of Crimson & Co. behind the project. I see. It's a hot call for Crossbell investors. Crossbell State Tourism Guide incoming. This very news service will soon publish a tourism guide detailing many famous sites and locations throughout Crossbell that thoroughly convey our local charms. When will it be published? That will be revealed in a future issue. Can't believe I missed one of the fucking papers. Absolutely bullshit. I'm actually curious what it was. Let me check. It was in fact on day 5. It was on day 5 of the previous chapter. Aw, man. You know what? Since I didn't get to read it, I think what I'm gonna do is, this. Let's just read it off the wiki. And I'm gonna need to make this a bit bigger for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit blind. Featured story. A look back at the festival. Today is the final day of the anniversary festival. In this special edition, we will review the highlights of the festival, starting from the first day. Day 1. Arc-en-Ciel's latest performance. Arc-en-Ciel put on an absolutely radiant performance as Golden Sun, Silver Moon enraptured its audience with an experience they could never forget. According to certain rumors, show business professionals have come from all over Zemuria to negotiate with the troupe. We will keep you informed of any future developments. Day 2. Heated battle downtown. For reasons unknown, a battle race was held in the downtown district. Its racers included delinquents local to the area, 2 bracers, and even the CPD's special support section. 2-person teams ran around downtown and clashed violently at exciting points, capturing the attention of many. And would you believe the winner was the special support section? Though there were admittedly noise complaints from some citizens, it seems most were glad for the entertainment, judging by the joy on the onlookers' and participants' faces. Day 3. International Symposium. A symposium took place at the reception hall and city hall. Many opinions were held in response to its theme of Crossbell's present and future, including the need to strengthen trade further and the reformation of state laws. Day 4, the parade. Oh, you can see Mishi in a car. Can we see that a bit better? No. But it's a big old Mishi in a car. Customary annual parade was taken to a whole new level this year. Even Michelin's mascot character Mishi joined in the celebration. Excitement was through the roof. And now the final day. And now today is the final day of the festival. Many people have special plans for this last hurrah. Perhaps you'll splurge some mira to stay the night at Michelin. Maybe you'll pass the time solemnly during Mass at the Crossbell Cathedral, or perhaps you'll even attend the closing ceremony at City Hall. The annual anniversary festival is something citizens and tourists alike should experience without any regrets. Visit Michelin Resort. Michelin's fame as a tourism destination began 2 years ago. After a theme park project was funded by the IBC, Michi, the mascot, is becoming wildly popular, and with every passing year, the number of people visiting Michelin on the very day of the festival on the final day of the festival jumps even higher. The ferry service to Michelin is free, courtesy of the IBC. Now is a good chance to visit for yourself. There you go. This is what was in the 5th issue that we missed because it's only available for one fucking day that you don't even spend in Crossbell City for the most part. Grrr. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Not enough Mira. My ass. There. That's enough Mira. Glad I checked the shoe shop. Y'all just sell proxy puppets? For 500? Why are they so cheap? I bought a few. Floral dress. A cute dress that brings out a fresh and innocent look. And gentle coat. Yo, why are these kinda good though? I'm gonna have to pass by the IBC to exchange some Sepeth into Mira. It looks like. Fuck, it's a weekend. Of course it'd be closed. Fine. Let me see. Are there any more hidden quests? No, then I'm just gonna go back to the shop here. I'm gonna exchange Mira at the shop itself, it's fine. It's not too big of an issue. I'm just not gonna exchange as much as I was gonna. And who knows, maybe this will... maybe this is a bad idea anyway. Ah, fuck it, I'll do... 80. There. But it's good to know that these oh, I already had the battle jacket in here. Yeah, good to know. Still. Let me check the shoes again. No, that's jewelry. Shoes. Stamp jumpers. I don't have any of these. Like, I don't have a pair, so... That could just mean that Randy's wearing them, though. So, I'm not gonna buy any. Still, gonna hold on to those. Let's... go to... Saint Ursula.
次の発車時刻はおっともう来るみたいだ。
タイミングが良かったです。
来るって何が？
ああ、キーヤが乗りたがってたものだよ。
早速来たみたいです。
大きな車だ。
キーヤ、これがバスって言うんだよ。
いっぱい出てきたよ。
ああ、病院に行ってた人が町に戻ってきたんだ。これに乗って俺たちも病院ってところに行くわけさ。
キーヤ、これに乗るの？ロイドたちも一緒に？
ああ、もちろん。ね
えねえ、早く乗ろうよ。
足元に気をつけてください。
ねえねえロイド、すっごく綺麗だね。
声が大きいって。
すみません、うるさくしてしまって。
いいのよ、子供は元気なのが一番だわ。
はあはあ、どなたかのお見舞いにでも行くのかね。
いえ、ちょっと病院の先生に相談することがありまして。
ねえねえ、あっちにちっちゃい島が見えるよ。変な形してて面白いね。
やれやれ。
大好評みたいですね。
すっごく楽しかった。歩くのも楽しいけど、バスもすっごく楽しいね。
そっか。どうやら車に乗るのは初めてみたいだけど、もしかして鉄道や飛行船にも乗ったことがないのか。
それでここが病院ってところ？
ああ、医科大学っていう研究なんかもしている病院だよ。キーヤが忘れちゃったことを思い出させてくれるかもしれない。
別にキーヤ思い出さなくってもいいけど、ロイドとティオはキーヤが思い出した方が嬉しいの？
ああ、そりゃもちろんさ。
大切にしている思い出だってあるはずです。だから頑張って思い出してみてください。
わかった。キーヤ、頑張って思い出してみるね。
ああ、その意気だ。ただまあ無理はしなくていいからな。
それでは受付で神経科について問い合わせてみましょう。
なセシルね。
お久しぶりです。
人とも元気そうね。記念祭はお疲れ様。いろいろ忙しかったんでしょ？
まあね、正直とんでもなく密度の濃い5日間だったよ。
またその後の1週間がいろいろとあったんですが。
あら、その割には2人とも疲れてはいなさそうだけど。あら？
ねえねえロイド、このお姉ちゃんもロイドたちの知り合い？
ああ、そうだよ。セシル姉って言って俺の姉さんみたいな人なんだけど。
そんな。まさかロイドが私に内緒で恋するなんて。
え？
まさかロイドが私に内緒で結婚しちゃったなんて。
はあ？
隠さなくてもいいわ。ねえあなた、お名前はなんていうの？
キアだよ。
キアちゃん。かわいい名前ね。ロイドには似てないけど、お母さんになのかしら。でもティオちゃんに似ているわけでもないし。
セシルさん。
落ち着いてくれよ。俺がキーヤの父親っていくらなんでも年齢に無理がありすぎるだろ。
あら、よく考えたらそれもそうかもしれないわね。
いや、考えるまでもないと思うんだけど。
セシルさん、ここまで天然だったとは。
私ったらちょっと慌てんぼうね。18歳のロイドが9歳くらいのキーヤちゃんのパパであるはずないのにね。
はあ、当たり前だろ。そもそもなんで親子なんて突拍子もない考えになるのさ。
だってなんだかすごく家族って感じがしたから、直感的にキーヤちゃんのパパがロイドって。
え？
キアのパパってロイドだったの？キア知らなかった。
いやいや、違うから。
ねえティオちゃん、そうやって2人が並んでるとそんな風に見えないかしら。
言われてみれば確かに顔の造形は似ていませんが、親子という感じがします。
そうなのか？
へへへ、ロイドがパパか。ロイドじゃなくってパパって呼んだ方がいい？
今まで通りでいいから。
そっか。でもセシルっていい人だね。キーヤ、セシル大好き。
私もキーヤちゃんが大好きよ。気が合うわね、私たち。
あっという間に仲良くなりましたね。
はあ、それはいいけど、なんかどっと疲れたよ。
それでキーヤちゃんの記憶だったわね。
ああ、大体の事情は話した通りさ。この病院にある神経科にキーヤを見てほしいんだけど、どの先生に頼めばいいのかな。
あなたたちも面識があったんじゃないかしら。ヨアヒム・ギュンター先生よ。
あの人が神経科の？
そうだったんですか。
普段は釣り好きでのんきそうな人に見えるけど、ああ見えて外国の医療機関ですごい研究成果を上げた人らしいの。この病院では薬学、神経科の2部門を取り仕切っているわ。
そうなんだ。それじゃあキーヤのことはあの先生に相談すれば？
ええ、きっと力になってくださるはずよ。早速受付に行って問い合わせてもらいましょう。
わかりました。それでは研究室へお通しします。ヨアヒム先生ならちょうど時間が空いているそうです。研究棟にある研究室まで直接お越しくださいとのことでした。
そうですか。よかった。
それじゃあ私はこの辺りで失礼するわね。
うん、ありがとう。帰るときにまた声をかけるよ。
わかったわ、キーヤちゃん。また後でね。
相変わらず忙しそうです。
この病院でセシルさんほどの働き者はちょっといませんから、サボりがちな先生方にも見習ってほしいくらいです。
あんまり無理をしてほしくはないんだけど。
そういえばヨアヒム先生の研究室はご存知でしたか？研究棟の4階ですけど、よかったら案内しましょうか？
いや、多分大丈夫だと思います。よし、それじゃその先生に会いに行こうか。
行こう。
Yeah, let's go to the research thingy. Let's see. Yep, that's the one.
This ここがそうみたいだな。失礼します。支援課のロイド・バニングスです。
ああ、待っていたよ。どうぞ、入ってきたまえ。
はい。キーヤ、中に入るよ。失礼します。
やあ、ロイド君。それにティオ君だったかな。記念祭中はどうも。おかげでなかなか楽しかったよ。
先生も相変わらずですね。
すみません。アポイントなしに押しかけてしまって。
いやいや、ちょうど仕事が一区切りついたところだったからね。それで記憶喪失の子を預かったそうだけど、その子が？
はい、キーヤと言います。
ねえねえロイド、このメガネのおじさんが記憶を戻してくれるの？
おじさん。これでも若作りなつもりだったが、やっぱりおじさんだよな。
いや、先生はお若いですよ。
キーヤ、こういう時はお世辞でもお兄さんと呼んだ方がいいです。
そうなの？
いや、そういうフォローは余計に切なくなるんだけど、まあいい。とりあえずこちらの方に座ってくれたまえ。詳しい事情と経緯を聞かせてもらおうじゃないか。なるほど。大体の状況は了解したよ。七葉教会の砲術でも取り戻せない記憶か。となると、そのシスターの指摘通り神経系の問題である可能性は高いな。
そうですか。なんとか回復する手段はあるものなんでしょうか。
正直、脳神経や脳細胞の研究は まだまだ始まったばかりでね。記憶喪失になる原因はそれこそ無数にありえるから、対症療法が存在しないんだよ。ただまあ、キーヤ君、僕の目を見てくれるかい？
いいよ。ちー。
動向に異常なし。ここ数日頭痛がしたり吐き気がしたりしたことは？
頭痛？吐き気？
頭が痛かったり気持ち悪かったりってことさ。
キーヤ元気だよ。
脳にダメージがあるような感じでもなさそうだ。となると
何か見当でも？
これは僕の勘なんだが、何らかの薬物が影響している可能性は高いかもしれない。
薬物？
薬で記憶喪失が起きる可能性が。
ああ、そういう症例も数少ないが過去に存在する。薬の成分が神経系の伝達を副次的に阻害してしまうんだが、ただ多くの場合心神喪失を伴うことがほとんどみたいでね。キーヤ君にはそのまま当てはまらないかもしれない。
確かに心神喪失には程遠いですね。
はい。
ただまあ、薬学の分野もまだまだ発展途中と言える。未知の効果を及ぼす薬物が開発された可能性は否定できない。その意味では神経系の異常と薬物の副作用の両方の可能性から探ってみるべきかもしれないね。
なるほど。こちらで検査を依頼することは可能ですか？
ああ、もちろん可能だよ。ただし時間がかかる上に記憶が取り戻せる保証もない。それで良ければになるけどね。
そうですか。
検査をするとなると、具体的にはどの程度の期間が？
最低でも3日間。できれば1週間ほどは検査入院してほしいところだね。
最低でも3日ですか？
薬物に関する検査はそれなりに時間がかかるんだ。体内から排出される成分を科学的方法で調べたりするからね。入院と検査費用に関しては珍しい症例みたいだから、ある程度お安くはしておこう。どうする？
なあキーヤ、3日くらいの間この病院に泊まらないか？
別にいいけど。
一安心ですね。
それなら早速検査入院の手続きをしようか。着替えや私物などがあるなら改めて持ってきてもらった方がいいかもしれないね。
ええ、それは後ほど改めて用意して持ってきます。
ねえロイド、ここに泊まるのはいいけど、また一緒に寝てもいい？
それは
ダメだったら我慢するけど。
いや、そうじゃないんだ。この病院に泊まるのはキーヤだけなんだよ。
そうなの？それじゃあロイドたちはどこに泊まるの？
俺たちはいつも通り支援課のオンボロビルだよ。でも毎日ちゃんとキーヤの顔は見に来るから。
やだ。
え？
ロイドたちキーヤのことをよその子にしちゃうつもりなんだ。キーヤいらない子なんだ。
そんなわけないだろ。
少しの間だけここで泊まるだけです。その後は今まで通りみんなで一緒に暮らせます。
そんなの知らないもん。ギルドも病院もキーヤ泊まりたくないもん。
キーヤ、
ロイドのバカ！
キーヤ！
怒らせてしまいました。
もうすみません先生、せっかくの話でしたけど。
あの調子だと無理強いはかえって逆効果だね。まあ結果が出るかどうかもわからない検査入院だ。キーヤ君が落ち着いてから改めて検討してみたらどうだい？
はい。
まあ記憶が戻るのを気長に待つのもいいだろう。何かあったら相談に乗るからいつでも連絡してくれたまえ。こちらも記憶障害についていくつか症例を調べておくよ。
ありがとうございます。
その時はよろしくお願いします。
Dude, she fucking booked it. My grandma forgot her son was her son for a while because of pill. I think there may have been an underlying issue there rather than the pill, but fair enough. Alright, time to go and run after the Munchkin. She's probably gonna run into monsters and there'd be a boss fight. I don't know, we're in the hospital. Where's she gonna find a monster here?
あんなに嫌がるなんて。
それはそれで嬉しいと思ってませんか？
まあ否定はしないけどさ。とにかくキーヤを追いかけよう。はあ、変なところに行ってないといいんだけど。
Okay, never mind. She's gonna find a monster. After he said that, I'm sure.
まったくもうロイドってば全然わかってないんだから。記憶だって別になくっても平気なのに、どうしてみんなそんなに気にするのかな。あれれ、ここどこだろう。キーヤ、迷子になっちゃった？いい風。お父さん、今日はいつ来るのかな。ねえねえ。あなたは？ねえ、何が見えるの？ひょっとしてお魚でも泳いでる？私には見えないけど、ちゃんと泳いでると思うよ。時々パシャって跳ねる音がするから。あ、ほんとだ、いっぱいいるみたい。キーヤも釣りってしてみたいな。キーヤちゃんって言うんだ。私はしずくマクレインっていうの。しずく、いい名前だね。しずく。ありがとう。キーヤちゃんも素敵な名前だと思うよ。ここにはお見舞いに来たの？あ、キーヤの記憶を見てもらいに来たんだけど。記憶？あのメガネの先生がロイドたちと離れろとか言うから、キーヤ逃げてきちゃった。戦略的撤退ってやつ？逃げてきちゃったって、あれ？ロイドたちってもしかして。ねえねえ、しずく、なんでさっきからずっと目をつぶってるの？私、目が見えなくて、それで入院してるから。ほう、そうなんだ。キーヤも記憶がないし、おあいこかもしれないね。記憶、そっか、そうなんだ。何にも覚えてないの？お父さんとかお母さんとか。そうみたい。でもロイドたちがいるから全然寂しくないよ。そっか。 私もお母さんはいなくなっちゃったけど、お父さんがいるし、病院のみんなも優しいから寂しくはないかな。
Well, at least she's still within the hospital grounds. Never mind, no monsters to be found. Thankfully. Unless somebody decides to come in and try to kidnap her, which I would not at all be surprised about.
Ita!
やっと見つけました。
それでね、サイトっていう犬がとっても大きいんだよ。なんか偉そうだけどモフモフってしててね、背中を描いてやると気持ちよさそうにしてるの。そうなんだ。大きな犬さん、ふわふわなんだろうな。しずくもたまに街に来るんだよね。その時に一緒にサイトと遊ぼうよ。うん、お父さんに頼んでみようかな。あ、エステルさんたちも頼んだら付き合ってくれるかも。あ、エステルって遊撃士のお姉ちゃん？しずくも知ってるんだ。たまに街に出た時、買い物とかに付き合ってくれるの。お父さんいつも忙しいから。
しずくちゃんと一緒だったか。
随分と盛り上がっていますね。
子供は馴染むのが早いな。
アリオスさん。
その説はどうも。
この前の件を仮に思う必要はない。ところであの娘が例の。
ああ、ミシェルさんたちから話を聞いたんですね。ええ、キーヤって言います。
そうか。
キーヤがどうかしましたか？
まさか見覚えが。
いや、不思議な娘だと思ってな。娘は雫は行儀が良くて人当たりはいいが、どうも遠慮しがちなところがある。それで同年代の子供ともあまり馴染まなかったんだが。
ああ、なるほど。なんだかすごく楽しそうにしていますね。
そうだな。あの娘にどのような背景があるかはわからない。だが関わったからには最後まで責任を持つことだ。そして大事に慈しんでやるといい。
はい、そのつもりです。
お父さん？あ、ロイドにティオ。
気づかれちゃったか。
お父さん、おかえりなさい。お仕事大変だった？
いや、今回はそうでもなかったな。ただいま、雫。
この人、雫のお父さん？すっごく背が高いね。それになんか強そう。そう？ロイドさんたちも。こんにちは、お久しぶりです。
ああ、お久しぶり。
キーヤと仲良くしてくれたみたいですね。
いえ、私の方こそ仲良くしてもらっちゃって。ところでロイド、キーヤ絶対にここに泊まらないんだからね。
ああ、それはもう分かったよ。が、でもここに泊まればしずくちゃんと一緒にいられるかもしれないぞ。仲良くなったみたいじゃないか。
本当？でもやっぱりロイドたちと離れるのは。もうロイドさん、意地悪言っちゃダメです。キーヤちゃん困ってますよ。
そうだな。ごめんキア、今日はそろそろ帰ろうか。
でも雫ともうちょっと話したいな。また遊びに来るといいです。雫さんが町に来た時に遊びに来てもらうのもいいですし。そっか。
その時はどうかよろしく頼む。雫、抱き上げるぞ。
アリオスさんは今日はこちらの方に？
ああ、一泊するつもりだ。キア、今後も雫と仲良くしてくれ。
雫、またね。キアちゃんもまたね。
さてと、俺たちもそろそろ帰るか。
そうですね。いつの間にか夕方ですし。そういえば、お空が真っ赤だね。キーヤ、お腹空いちゃった。今日の晩ご飯は何かな。
ほんと、キーヤは元気だな。それじゃセシル姉に挨拶して帰りのバスに乗ろうか。
まったくなんたりしたいだ。たかが警察ごときに手打ちを申し入れる羽目になるとは。お前たちが不甲斐ないせいで。
言葉もありません。
ですが、例の人形は会長が御自ら手に入れて。
何？黙ってろ。いずれにせよ侵入者を許したのは俺たちの責任だ。
はい。
あれ以来ハルトナ議長もこちらとの連絡を避けておるし、ゆえどもの構成も本格化するだというではないか。このままでは。
会長、どうかご安心を。未だクロスベルにおける我々の優位は揺るぎありません。ここで兵ゆえの攻勢を何とかしのげれば、議長。
しのげる保証がどこにあるというのだ。未だ院とやらの首一つたることのできないお前たちが。
そうは。
議長の支援もしばらく当てにできん。どうすれば。こうなったら手段は選ばん。決めた。奥の手を使うとしよ
う。奥の手？まさか。
会長、それは。
何を驚いている。こういう時のための保険を使うというだけの話だ。
ですが、あれはリスクが高すぎます。警察はともかくギルドに嗅ぎつけられる危険も。
その前にとっとと兵ゆえを叩き潰せばよい。前に用意した流通網もせっかくだから試すとしよう。クロスベルの裏社会の派遣、断じてよそ者などに渡すものか。
That chest in his room there, in Macaroni's room, was fucking taunting me the entire time. I will get that chest. Short intermission is short, makes sense though. Well, yeah, the previous chapter was fucking huge. Oh, Aquarius gem. and one there. Alright, well, I'll be stopping here for today, and we'll be picking up the rest of the game on Monday. I should probably not be playing this during the weekend, because, well, I know me. Anyway. I'm not gonna... Well, actually, let me see who's online real quick. It's a lot of people online. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for someone to raid. And I'll be probably seeing you tomorrow, but only for a short stream because of the CM. But, you know, only for like an hour or two. So thank you all very much for being here and for watching and for being cool. Lurkers, you're also very much appreciated as always. And I will be seeing you all tomorrow with Uma Musume. Bye!